Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to what is probably going to be the last video in the Learning Lydia series. It's been a journey, to put it mildly. We started this inadvertently with Farzine playing Lydia, picking her up for the first time months and months ago, and it's just evolved from there into this whole big thing. And as I have been trying to say throughout this entire thing, it's important to learn, it's important to keep learning, and it's also important to be humble about that learning experience. Admit when you might not know things, you might not know matchups, you might not know how to play these characters. And throughout these series of videos, I have been emphasizing when it comes to Arslan Ash playing Lydia, Farzine playing Lydia, Teef playing against Lydia, that these players just don't know the character. They don't know how to play Lydia, how to play against Lydia. And, you know, I've been exaggerating this throughout for a couple of reasons. One is obviously to get people to click on the video, right? I mean, there's a part of it that I am exaggerating to an extent so that it emphasizes that point, so that gets people to engaged in watching the video. But also, it's because I want to emphasize this point that even the pros don't know everything that's going on with every character in the game. Some people have been quite pissed off about me saying that, to be frank, and I just don't really understand why. Some people have been seeing that as an insult. Some people have said that I don't know what I'm talking about, etc., etc. People have just been getting really up in arms about it, saying things that just really aren't true, saying that I'm downplaying Lydia when I'm just trying to analyze games. It's been crazy, but there's also been a lot of good that's come from it too. A lot of you have said that these videos have really helped you out with understanding Lydia at a high level. Some of you have told me that these videos really resonate with you and have helped you when it comes to being confident in just learning characters, which is ultimately the goal. And a really cool thing that happened from this series is that Arslan Ash actually came into my chat and asked for advice on Lydia, which is just blew me away. And I couldn't be more thankful for everyone that has been positive about this, who has sent me the well wishes, who has told me how much this stuff has helped you. And again, that's why I'm making these videos, to try incentivizing learning and to try to help out those of you who want to learn, whether it's playing the character or playing against the character, because I've been explaining both of these things. And in this final video, Arslan Ash has done it. He has become the #1 Lydia player in ranked in the world, which is incredible. The amount of time it's taken for Arslan Ash to be able to pick up Lydia and really learn her to such a proficient level is frankly kind of crazy. I've even seen some Lydia players that are like GOD, GOD1, who have been playing Lydia for many months that don't have that level of proficiency with Lydia as Arslan Ash does, and it just goes to show how great of a player Arslan Ash is. Even though, you know, picking up the character and starting out with her, as I've said, he's not going to know everything, and, you know, players aren't going to know the matchup. I've always thought that Arslan picking up Lydia, a lot of it has been to learn the matchup, to learn the character, because just no one really plays her. And if no one really plays the character, the next best thing to learn the matchup is to play the character yourself. And he's been putting in a lot of work with her. He's been doing great with her. And I'm really excited to see this video he uploaded, which I believe is from his official channel, on Arslan's road to becoming, if I could get the display capture up, the #1 Lydia player in the world. So I'm excited for this. Let's take a look. Let's go. This music is crazy, by the way. Good While Rising 2 there. See, something I would personally do there instead of While Rising 2 is While Rising 1. While Rising 1 is just such a good button, man. Nice. That was a good block. That was a really good block from the Kuma. Wake up. Power Crush. Dude, him and I didn't pre-watch. Him and I are in sync. The forward 2 to get the 3rd stack. Yeah, man. That's good shit. Nice block. No punish from the bear. Down back 3. Dude, this was good shit. This was really good. Like, this is almost exactly how I would play it. Just, like, you see the health difference here, right? You see the heat. You see 2 stacks. We're up around, so we're not going to lose. If we lose this game, we're at a health disadvantage. He has heat. We're about to run out of heat. So it's like, yeah, man, just go over the heaven and earth. Just do it. If he grabs me out of it, it's like, cool, I get 3 stacks anyway, and I still have a chance to come back. He does the unblockable, and that unblockable hitting now evens it up. Bear still has an advantage here because Heat's available if the Bear uses it, but it's going to be a lot harder, and as long as you just play good neutral like that with that sidestep, dude. I mean, the Bear didn't get the punish on that, but that was just... That was great, man. That was so good. Yeah, hi, Kev. It's Arslan that's playing. Tries going for the political storm. Yeah, the long-range political storm, this is something that I used to do, like, a year ago back in Season 1. I don't really like doing it anymore. Just because it's minus 13. But I step from the Eddie. Good down forward, too. Yeah, very nice. I always advocate for using that forward, too. But yeah, especially there. You know, I talk about it a lot. But if instead of using core circle forward 4 here, we use forward 2. It's basically accomplishing the same thing as core circle forward 4. But it's hard to step guard. And if they duck, it hits. I just like it more. And if they power crush. So that's just something I prefer. But I see a lot of players using it like that. It's a playstyle thing. It's just not for me. Yeah, and look at this, man. He political stormed, he finished it, and he saw it hit. Dude, this is actually brilliant. This is actually something I've never thought about, but this is brilliant. Like, I'm learning new tech from Arslan. He does the political storm here. Like, so look at the heat. Look at the heat. He's on a third of his heat left, and he does political storm here. And he sees that it hits, he hit confirms it, and he doesn't heat dash so that he can use the rest of his heat to get the 3rd stack. Getting that 3rd stack being more important than getting the extra forward 1+2 after heat dash. But if it got blocked, he could just block confirm it into heat dash. That is brilliant. I've actually, like, Austin's actually teaching me things watching this. I've never thought about doing that before. That is so sick. That is such a cool idea. And yeah, he does the heat smash to get the 3rd stack. Yeah, and you got forward, or not forward 2. You can't forward 2-4 there. You got 2-2 because of the wall angle. But yeah, that was really good. And again, like, if I'm to tell him one thing, it's do that forward 2, man. Do that forward 2 instead of the core circle forward 4 here. Just because there's less things that beat it. Like in heat, power crush doesn't beat it in general. It doesn't lose to down jab and it doesn't lose to crouch. But yeah, man.
Maybe in a week I will read.
If you want to keep it a little bit simpler and more consistent, core circle forward 4 is great for that. And that's, you know, that's one of the reasons for nerfing core circle forward 4 as well, is that, like, when you learn that execution, it's not as prevalent, but dude, it's so good as an easy execution tool because it's just so consistent. It's a good call. It's smart. It's a down forward 1-3. Not a move I personally like, but if it works for Arslan, maybe I should be trying it out. Maybe I should be thinking about it. Yeah, and then the 1+2. Yeah, and then that's gonna whiff. That is a very common thing with floor breaks like that, is if you do a full combo and then floor break, Lydia's Blossom Ender doesn't work. That's why typically when that happens, you want to break the floor immediately. On this stage, obviously, it's a little bit more difficult to do that because you can't do the 1+2. But what I would normally do in a combo like this is I would do this, and then I would jab instead of doing the forward 2, down 1, then screw, then do the ender. If I want to, I could like hot kick in the heaven earth, or red poppy in the heaven earth, whatever, you know, something like that. That's what I would normally do. And when you do that, and this is kind of why I wish I told Arslan about the Oki setup I have, but when you do that, if you do like the ender with like heaven earth 1, down 1+2, they get pushed back so far you could manually go into cat and then get the 3rd stack. In fact, Arslan could have here, instead of going up, he could have just gone the cat, maybe tried approaching with wolf, heaven and earth, but he goes with this, which I think is completely fine. You know, it's trying to get the most out of the heat, and you have 2 stacks on round 2, so why not? There's the low, nice break, nice down forward 1, and the while running 2 as well to try making sure you're catching sidestep. Good shit. 1+2, dude. Arslan and I are in sync. I swear this part wasn't pre-watched, and I couldn't even remember it anyway because I have the memory of a squirrel. But dude, he's actually like, he's actually doing the same shit I would do in these situations, which is so cool. Yeah, just late punish from the Huarong. Maybe he doesn't know what jails. Nice. Yeah, good down forward too. Great down forward too. Yep, there's the power crush. This Huarong knows. He actually knows that you can power crush through that, which is sick. The 2-3-1, dude. Holy shit, using the unblockable to kill, knowing because there's no walls that if he launches it, you're not going to die. You still have enough heat to be able to make a comeback. Dude, this is so sick. We actually play Lidia so similarly. It's crazy. The back one, there's the 2-2. Yeah. Unfortunately, this Lee doesn't know the matchup very well. Because after that 2-2, he could have obviously punished after ducking, but he can also grab. Yeah, and he just hit a button there a little bit too early. The infinity kicks. Nice down back 3. Nice baiting out the punch parry, too, by canceling the forward 4-2. Dude.
Over. Tekken 3 over.
Tekken 3, the infinite kicks. The way he does down 4-2 and they hesitate. Dude, like, obviously we're only seeing, like, single rounds of this, but he's doing this so well. And the wolf! The down 1+2 because he stay on the... Dude! That's so fucking cool! Oh, that's so sick! Look at that! Oh my god, the low parry! Better combo you can do here, just in case Arslan's watching. After the low parry here, so if their back is like directly to the wall and you have 3 stacks, you can forward 4-3. That gives you more damage with the respawn and delete gray health. From here, you can probably back 3-4 instead of doing the 2-2 and then forward. Actually, you can do the 2-2 here. The 2-2 is smart, and then cancel out of cat and then do forward 4-3. You have enough time for that, and that should do more damage while deleting the gray health. But yeah, like what a sequence, man. That was so sick. Got him to just block side and went for the wolf with the wall positioning so that he had... Dude, this is awesome. Post the whole match against Devil Star on his channel and the one against Armor King too. Dude, we might have to watch the one against Devil Star. Great to see that having a nerf transition works at GOD too, right? Something about like the matchup for anyone watching this that wants to learn the matchup a little bit more. After 1-2-2 hits here, this is a part that I pre-watched, by the way. This is like the minute that I pre-watched, so I remember this. You can sidestep this to the right. The Armor King tried crouching here. If she does the 1, then you can, after 1-2-2 or while rising 4-2, you can actually sidestep the 1 mid to the right. That one you can't sidestep though. That one will track sidestep, but 1 won't. You can launch her. Nice 3. Heaven and Earth. Oh, no, I would have done Heaven and Earth there. Heaven and Earth. Beat the hop kick. Jab into sidestep to frame trap him into power crush. And it doesn't matter that he punch parried because he has 2 stacks now round 1. Even if Arslan ends up losing this round, nice duck. Even if he loses this round, he's so much better in the future. Pixel left. I think there was a better combo he could have done there, but regardless. Headbutt Potato, is Arslan actually playing ranked? Yeah, this is actually Arslan playing ranked with Lidia. He became the #1 Lidia player. He streamed it too. Nice down forward too. I do notice that he likes using that down forward 2 a lot, and I wonder why. I've always felt that down forward 2 is worse than forward 2, but maybe that's just a preference thing. And yeah, that time he did the heat dash because he has 3 stacks, so he doesn't need to save the heat. And it's final round. So like, you see the difference in decision making here. Dude, he's so good. He's caught on to these ideas with Lidia so quick, like quicker than anyone I've ever seen. Like the first time when we saw it in the beginning here against the Eddie, he did the political storm and then didn't heat dash, because look at the difference in it. Like, this is what I talk about all the time when it comes to situations, right? Look at the difference in this situation. It's not final round, it's round 3. He's up 2 rounds. He has 2 stacks. And he's not in a position where he's just going to kill the Eddie. So he's like, I'm not going to heat dash here. I'm going to wait for you to wake up, get the 3rd stack. So if I lose the round, then I have insurance for later. Here, against the Fong, it's final round. He already has 3 stacks. And he needs 1 hit. Thank you for that, Sensei. He needs 1 more hit left to win. So he's like, I'm just going to use the heat dash because it's a, you know, it's a completely different situation. But if it was like Fong had 1 round here, he had 2, and Arslan had 2 stacks, would he have not done it and probably gone to heaven and earth? I think so. I think he that's kind of his playstyle, and he understands that situation enough. It's like a proud father watching his son. Dude, this is great. Go get from like Dario the GOD 3 in day 1 or something. I don't know how many days it took him. I don't know if it was 1 stream or what, but he got to GOD 3, that much I know. Oh, this is Devilster. Nice 4. The WoW running 3, delay the timing. Low parry. Didn't finish it. Down forward 1. Down 2. No. Nice forward 2. I don't know what Austin tried doing there. Oh, try step guarding, but a little bit late. It is 83 ping. I had to look there because he didn't duck under the 4-1-2, and I'm like, how's the connection here? It's pretty bad. Wow, dude. That was so good from Devilster. Look at this. This was so smart. So Arslan here does 1-2-2. 1+2 to catch sidestep, and if Jin tries grabbing or sidestepping or whatever, and then gets blocked, -9 on block. Now, what Arslan could do here is go into heaven and earth to get 3 stacks, but look at the situation, right? It's final round, and if Jin gets the read on that and heat smashes or even grabs you, you're dead. So, again, if he had more health, the round count was different. Maybe there's some more merit in doing that, but he baits it out through this situation. Devilster does the heat smash without the wall there. And now Arslan still has a chance to win this. That's so sick. So, and then Devilster does the electric afterwards, keep the plus frames to force Arslan to burn his heat. Nice down 2 counter hit. The forward 2 on wake up. Down bag 3. 1-2. Plus frames. Tries baiting out parry or rage on. Dude, and the block. He canceled it to bait out parry. Holy shit. That's crazy.
The worst matchup for Lidia.
The worst matchup for Lidia, he said, with Jin. I actually agree. I actually think it's Steve, but Jin is definitely bottom 5. So Arslan agrees with me. Jin bottom 5. I don't know if you heard him, but Arslan said here, because his voice is really quiet, he said worst matchup for Lidia, and I agree with him 100%. I think if more Jins knew how to utilize the parry against Lidia, and he was playing around that a lot, so I imagine Devilster does. Oh boy. As a GOD 1 Jin main, I agree. I destroy Lydia's. It's tough, man. It's tough to approach Jin and utilize your offense against a Jin that really knows what they're doing. Thankfully, I don't have to deal with that too often. I'm a pretty princess. Thank you for that. Nice, good step duck from the Reyna. Jab interrupt. Heaven and earth. Nice unblockable. He uses unblockable a lot more than I do. Yeah, going in the wolf there. Yeah, like what the Rand needed to do there was just down jab. That would have been the best way to deal with that situation. But when you, like, the thing is though, you have to keep in mind that this is 1 round, right? So I can say, like, you know, oh yeah, the Reyna here should have like grabbed her. She should have grabbed her here, down jab, jabbed, what have you, but we don't know how Arslan's been playing it so far, and the nice thing is too, he took the opportunity after, like this is what's so brilliant about how Arslan Ash is playing, right? He does the unblockable here, down back, run up, down back 3, and then like by going into Wolf, it's like the exact same thing as going into Heaven and Earth, right? But when you're at 3 stacks, what you get out of Wolf is just strictly better than what you get out of Heaven and Earth. But the weakness is that you can get jabbed out of it, whereas and you can get hop kicked out of it, whereas Heaven and Earth you can't. But whatever has happened in this game, Arslan recognized the Reyna wasn't going to do that. So he took the better mix-up option, which was out of Wolf, because he won't get launched if the low gets blocked. And boom, end of the round. Back 1 on wake up, that's it. So smart. Okay. Going on to the same Reyna on a demo. Oh no. Down 2. We all know how this one's gonna go because it's in the highlight reel. I'm not ready yet. Oh, nice attempt there. Yep, good interrupt. Going for the 4. I'm surprised that he didn't low parry it. Down 4-2 though. Got the counter hit. Ooh, yeah. So again, something to understand about the matchup, which I guess even happens at GOD 3. When Lidia does red poppy here, you can sidestep this at half charge, or if she delays it at all. You should never, ever try jab interrupting this, or interrupting it with a button. Always sidestep it. The risk is lower and the reward is higher. You don't get counter hit launched if you try sidestepping, and you get a launcher. Always sidestep it if you think that they're going to charge it to any capacity, even half charge, because you can sidestep it at half charge. I don't know if that's the case for bears, but for most characters it is. So just be mindful of that. This is a down 2. Nice delay on the second hit. Ends up getting hit by the second hit. Still good patience from Arslan. Tries down jabbing. That's an interesting option. Wow, the delay to beat the parry, dude. That's so sick. Oh, yeah. The down forward 4 slide 3 that I'm pretty sure doesn't work against Reina. He got the counter hit, though. But yeah, it doesn't work against Reina. It only works against most male characters.
I think
maybe 1 or 2 of the women. I don't remember. I don't use that as a combo, so I'm not too familiar with it. Nice down back 3.
Oh, it's too laggy.
There's 1, 2. It's too laggy. It's 70 ping. And it's console! I'm telling you, people. I'm telling you. Oh, and I just noticed here as well. Just something, again, about Lidia here. When they wake up standing like this, like if they press up, or they do a wake-up kick or something, down 1+2 will hit them. Down 1+2 will hit them, and it's only -13, leaves you +6 on hit. Obviously, if he doesn't know that, like, this is round 2, so he doesn't know he's gonna wake up. But that's one of those things you should look out for on how they're waking up. If they're holding back, down 1+2 will whiff. But if they wake up by pressing up like this guy did, down 1+2 will just kill them. Nice punish. Again, you can sidestep that if you have the read. Nice. Nice set. Ooh, yeah, see, this is a point where Arslan and I differ, because he sidestepped here and went for the 1-2-2. I would have gone heaven and earth to get the 3rd stack, because you almost guarantee, like, this is a practice mode scenario where I demonstrate this. He has 2 HP. Arslan practically has full HP. If you do heaven and earth and he grabs you, I mean, he's not even in heat. If he grabs you and you get punished for it, big what? You know, he doesn't even have the recoverable health, so it's like, even worst case scenario, you're still winning because you have 3 stacks and you're almost guaranteed to win the round. Now, I can understand the apprehension because he already has a round, and with how swingy Tekken is as a game, if doesn't, you know, if you do lose you could still lose the round, and if you do, then it's a pretty bad thing. But that's what I would do personally. But he goes for the 2 here to stagger, and then down 4 for the high crush. Beautiful, beautiful. Still, like, great situation. I just, personally, my playstyle, I would have gone for the 3rd stack, and I'm just giving my reasons why. Nice 2-4. 1-2. Nice back 1. Yeah, again, sidestep that there. Yeah, and then through there. Oh, the down 1+2 at the wall. Oh my god, man. Yeah, what I was going to say, nice, nice. Good wall pressure. Is here for the Jin. Again, if you want anti-Lidia, you can power crush through all of her mids after you block this. After you block full charge red poppy here, something not a lot of people know, you don't have to, you can sidestep this, by the way. Even if it's not charged, you can sidestep it. It's very risky here because of the wall, of course, but if she does any mid, including her fastest one, the Wolf 2, you can power crush through it. Just always think that's worth bringing up. But yeah, he did down 1+2. Which makes a lot of sense because of the wall position and everything. Yeah, and then nice down forward 1 there. Good stuff. Back 1. Very nice while running 3. Oh, yeah. Yeah, good sidewalk. You have to use the 1 there. You have to use the 1 there, Arslan. It's basically homing. And again, important for the Jin to know as well, if he had that hard of a read that he started sidewalking like that, he could have grabbed, but, you know. Not saying that he had to or anything, or that he should have, but I'm just saying it is an option for everyone that doesn't know. Yeah, look at this small Tekken, man. Look at all of that pressure with the down forward 1s and down 2s. Such good stuff. Such good stuff. Can you grab after Red Poppy? Yes, even if Red Poppy hits you, if you have a read that she's going to go in the Heaven and Earth, you can grab her out of it. Even if you're minus 24. He's on the Arslan special sauce, though. Does it really count? You make an excellent point. Nice jabs. Big forward foot 2 counter, or while running 2 counter hit, rather. Yeah, he goes for that unblockable a hell of a lot more than I do. Oh, yeah. And that's really smart as well. Because of the wall positioning and everything, he chose to go for the Heat Smash, because Heat Smash is normally a punish for Spring Kick there to get the stack and as well as kill, but
Okay, guys,
yeah. He could have done 3-2 and the 3-2 combo would have killed there as well, but the idea is good. That was nice. Dude, he's doing the dash jab combos I taught him. Holy shit. he's doing the dash. I don't know if he did this before, after he came into the stream. This is the dash jab combo I taught him. Holy shit. Nice. You taught him. He came into my chat on Saturday and asked for stage combo after wall explosion on this stage, and I showed him the 4 dash jab and the instant while running 1 combo. I don't know if he got it from me or not. I don't know if he got this combo from me, but he did do it after hop kick. Typically I only do 2 here. Doing 3 is really difficult. Whatever the case, it's still sick to see. It's still so cool. Because regardless, I'm kind of the one that came up with the dash jab combo there. Dude! Heat Smash and then canceling the Heat Smash so that you could do down forward 1 from mix. That's really good, man. Hi, Dina. Hello, hello, welcome in. Oh my god, dude, he's nuts! Dude, Arslan's Lidia is so fucking sick. Look at this! Dude, he did the from crouch down forward 3, punish jab, manually goes in the cat 4 out of nowhere in neutral, charging the while running, the wolf 1, and then dash cancels it to push closer to the wall so he can down back 3, and then set up for the wall. Oh my god, man, that's crazy. Now again, I will give this to the Xiao Yu in case you're confused about what's going on here. And you know, a big part of this with that dash cancel is the mental stack with like canceling all of this shit, like what's going on. As the Xiao Yu player, when you block horse 1, Lydia's +1, but her fastest move is 15 frames, effectively making her minus. You can interrupt with a 13 frame or faster move. So you don't have to sidestep here. And he's sidestepping to get out of the wall and to try like avoiding something out of Wolf, but you just don't want to do that. You just want to interrupt. Boop, boop. Nice punish. Like, nice cancel. Oh my god, he's dead. He's dead. Plus frames. Down 4 to 4, slide 4. Oh my god, man. Good shit. Dude, that was so sick. That was so sick. All right, we gotta watch the Devil Stir game now. We gotta. It seems like the audio's quieter, but I haven't watched in like half an hour, so. Oh, big whiff. Nice down 2. Back 1. Yeah, good call. While running 3. Yeah, into Political Storm. I still just don't. I don't know, man. I don't like doing the Political Storm like that. I prefer forward 4-2. But again, that's me with a playstyle thing. There are a couple of things Arslan is doing that I don't personally do, like this situation, right? Wow, dude, yeah, nice. I see why. Okay, I get it now. He was trying to set up for this situation so that I could do down 1+2 again. Unfortunately, this isn't real. The opponent after season 2 can just tech roll and it'll whiff. Or if they hold back before the down 1+2 hits, then they consider it standing on frame 1 and it'll just become down 1. But yeah, what I would normally do in this situation, again, just to give some ideas on how I play, is after this, I cancel, I do Red Poppy, I do the normal ender so I don't screw with Hop Kick and then go Heaven and Earth there. And then on Wake Up, I'll manually go Heaven and Earth and then try keeping up my pressure out the wall there because then I'm +6. But I see what he was going for, you know. He was going specifically for this Oki situation. So, fair enough. I just would have done it differently. I don't like doing that hot kick into having an earth combo. But that's pretty much just me. I'm alone in that opinion, so. Nice, electric. Oh, tried doing the jabs, but got caught out. Fair enough. Yeah, I'd be trying the sidestep right here. That down one was probably supposed to be down jab. What a block as well. Yeah, a lot happened there. So he's at the wall. That counter hits. Yeah, I'm sure was a down jab. It would have got evaded anyway, though, I think. The counter hit. Yeah, and then just trying to use the down forward too. And good step guard from Devil Stir as well, by the way. Blocking that down forward too.
Jin is so good.
Nice whiff punish. Nice 1+2 as well there. And the punish. Polo tech! He used polo tech! Arslan used polo tech! Oh, oh boy! We're in uncharted territory now, ladies and gentlemen. He did dash in really far, so it wasn't like proper polo tech, but he's using polo tech. Could you increase the gameplay audio a bit? Sure. Yeah, it did sound quite low to me. There, hopefully that's better audio-wise.
Nice. His combos are sick.
Okay.
Bro, why cannot react?
Nice block. Nice! Using the down forward too as well.
Just die.
Okay. Yeah, he's just doing a combo to kill. Yeah, so what you could do here for combo instead. This was really smart, though, not using the forward 2 and burning the heat. Here, red poppy, and then Heaven Earth 1 into down 1+2. I think that he still lives here, though. I think he still lives, so maybe that was a conscious decision to make sure he dies and you win the round rather than getting the stack, in which case, fair enough. Actually, no, he doesn't. He does die here, doesn't he? It's really close. I think he lives by, like, 2 HP, but it's really close. It's hard to say. But again, there was a way to be able to get that second stack there with the combo. Just pointing it out in case anyone that's watching is curious.
He got too excited and started doing hell sweep.
Parent Fox learn his weakness is easy to count, but yeah, you're right. No, it is easy to count. It's just annoying.
This is not good.
Nice while running 2. The counter hit to reset neutral. Good old Jin. Yeah, Devil Star's trying to use these parries a lot, and he's playing around them. Austin's playing around them really well. Oh, okay. So this, for counterplay, for anyone that doesn't know, you can see that heat burst here was a punish. If you down jab Lidia doing core circle forward 4, you can do a while rising launcher to launcher after this whiffs. You see how that heat burst was a punish? You can do a while rising launcher and just straight up kill her if you down jab there. So don't think a lot of people know that. I didn't know that until recently. Yep, again. Nice. Yeah, good heat smash. Could have done the 1+2 grab to break the floor, and I think that actually would have killed. But either way, heat smash works. Nice. Run up down 4. Good stuff. Good block. Late on the punish. It is 100 ping, so yeah, forgive some stuff here. It's down floor 1. Is this the round that we watched earlier? I think it is. Yep, there's the 4. Yeah, it is. Okay. Yep, and then the 4. So we already talked about this. We already saw all of this, but yeah. 1, 2, 4. Excellent block from Devil Star. I didn't remember even seeing that. Nice. Good stuff. Yeah, and that's why he blocked it that time, because Devil Star just did it in that same situation. So Arslan picked up on that really quickly and just blocked to bait it out. That's really smart. 1, 2, down back 3, into the plus frames. Again, trying the bait. And yeah, he was trying to bait out the parry because he's been using it so much. That was good.
Finally lose.
That was good. All right, let's see game number 2 now. Are they both Pakistani? Did I live in the same region? I don't know where Devil Star is. Devil Stir is, sorry. 100 ping is hard to play. Oh yeah, this must be egregious for both of them. Okay, nice break. Nice down forward too. Yeah, going for the +7 there. Boop, boop, boop. Nice, good parry there. Got to come out. Ah, yeah, and then beat parry twice. Yeah, that's what, wow, there's so much going on here. So let's go back to the start of the round, because this is very short. This is only 2 minutes. Yeah, down forward 2 gets that. Maybe he's using the down 4 too to try beating Jin Sabaki, because Jin Sabaki is actually quite all right against Lidia as well. So maybe that's why he's using it so much here. I'm not sure. Yeah, tries going for the counter hit string there, or maybe he was trying the stagger. I don't know. Ends up getting blocked 1-2-2. Nice confirm, and then cancel into down back 3 again, trying to avoid the parry. And at this point, like, what's been going on here, if you've noticed, even though Devil Stare has been getting hit by like the mids, he got hit by the 1+2 there, he got hit by the mid here. What is Devil Stare not doing? For everyone that's in the classroom, Devil Stare is not pressing a button. He is stand blocking, he is crouch blocking, and he is parrying. And that means, you can see the parry there, that opens up Arslan to be able to do that. Because he's not retaliating with a button. He's not down jabbing. He's not jabbing. He's choosing to stand block, crouch block, and parry. Choosing all of the safe defensive options that don't open himself up to other things. And that means that because Arslan has conditioned Devil Stare to play this very patient defensive game, that opens up him going in the Wolf. Whereas if Devil Stare hop kick this, he'd just lose right then and there. And you get the back 1, down 2, just back up because it's -4. Good sidestep. Devil Stare is Pakistani. Okay, thank you.
What is this matchup?
Jin can launch almost every low Lidia has. Yeah, only down back 4. He can't. Nice. Good punish as well. Wow, what a read. What a read with the throw. Good stuff. Yep, try going for the 2. And importantly as well, this is a little bit of nuance that you might not have picked up on. No, he didn't delay it. Never mind. I thought he delayed it, honestly. That was not a delay. I thought he delayed it to try beating out parry, but he didn't. He just went for it. Quarter circle forward 4. Good range to do it as well. Going for that. Yep. Yep, that's definitely... This is a tougher situation to deal with if you're playing against Lidia because of the wall. So even though I say, like, you can just power crush through all of the mids, and you can, if you power crush here and she goes into heaven and earth, then, I mean, it just gets parried. Now, using the 4 button, I think that Devil Stare didn't realize it was fully charged, and it was +8. Because is Jin's 4 13 or 12? I think it's 13, which wouldn't have been a punish, but I think he did that intentionally to punish, because otherwise it doesn't make a whole lot of sense why they would press the 4 button, right? But yeah, like in this situation, again, if you have the read, you can grab, but here personally, I would just do nothing. I would just hold back, because if you sidestep, then the 2 can obviously wall splat you and you die. If you power crush, then Heaven and Earth can go through it. So here, it's especially because he only has 2 stacks, it's probably bad to just eat it because of how the setup is with the wall. And then, yeah, he's going to hot kick to get the 3rd stack. Good stuff.
Bro, I'm using... Let me tell you the story of the mic.
And yeah, I'll catch up on the chat in a second, but I'll just want to finish this, what I think is the last round here. Good house sweep. That was good setup. Wavoo, wavoo. Something I'm noticing with Arslan as well, which is really interesting, is that sidestepping out of the... Like here, my natural inclination, what to do, is to like sidestep right. I want to sidestep right block here. But Arslan just hasn't been sidestepping like at all. Like there after that instead of heat bursting, my inkling is to sidestep right block, not heat burst. Yeah, and then again, delay on that. Wow, no duck on the 3-2. I'm guessing that's the ping. But yeah, again, you see how he's defending. Yeah, what I would have, you know what I would have done here? Nice, good cancel to get out the down 4. What I would have done here, personally, my idea, in case anyone's curious, where is it? Here is go Wolf 4. Because if you see where the wall is, if you go Wolf 4 with how he's been defending, I mean, if he launches you, then yeah, you die. But if you go Wolf 4 with the positioning of the wall, if he wakes up and you forward 4-2 and hit him, then you get to go into Wolf and then repeat the mix-up again. And if it hits again, then down 1+2 and he dies. He loses from that position. So that's what I would have done. I think that was a reaction to that as well at 100 ping, man. That's crazy stuff. But yeah, good shit, man. The
Okay,
way that
so my
Arslan is
friend,
playing
then
Lydia
look at
is
my friend.
like night and
Keyboard
day.
LED,
The way that
keyboard
he's
and monitor.
utilizing the mind games, the way that he's playing the character now as opposed to before, the way he's using the stance cancels approaching neutral, man. Like everything Arslan is doing here is fucking fantastic. I don't have much more that I can add, you know? Like, he's taught me something in this video that I didn't even think of. He's doing a lot of things right. He's playing Lydia great. And I'm excited to see him more in tournament. You know, I was, when starting out with this whole series of videos, I was a little bit apprehensive. I'm going to be honest, I was a little bit annoyed because Arslan Ash is someone who I like as a player and as a person. But my God, when he's on Twitter, man, I lose it sometimes because he said stuff about other characters in the past. Like with Elisa, when the game came out, he said he was going to play Elisa. He played her like once and then dropped her. And, you know, I get it. You know, not every character is going to work with you. But man, it can be frustrating sometimes because of how much it stirs the pot, how much it gets people going and mad at certain characters and all of this other stuff. And I'm glad that Arslan really has committed to the character and learned the character because this is fun. It's fun to watch Arslan play Lydia. It's cool to see all of the stuff he's picked up on. It's cool to see a lot of the techniques he's utilizing. And I hope to see more of him. I think that based on how he's playing, I think that he really clicks with the character. I feel like Lydia works well for him. And based on what people have told me, what he said about her, he's enjoying playing her and learning her. And I think that's great. So, yeah. Anyway, I don't really know how to close this video except, good shit, Arslan. Hope to see more of your Lydia. And, to everyone else, take care and have a great rest of your day. Bye-bye.